I've got some examples of great new businesses. Actually, I've had 2 phone calls in the last year from the university, people at the university saying, we know you know about remanufacturing, and will you help us with them? One is for the reuse of pacemakers. You've heard of implanting? There's explanting. We won't have to go there, and the idea is the pacemakers would be tested and, of course, sterilized and exported to developing countries where they can't afford new ones. I did the numbers. There aren't that many, you can't harvest that many pacemakers in a year. Maybe it would get to be a $10 million a year business, okay? I suspect if one went into that business, and there's some legal hurdles to get over with the FDA, you have very high probability of being successful. But it would never be more than a $10 million a year business. So the value of your success would be low. Then several years ago, through my Michigan-Israel Business Bridge activities, I took the head of the Michigan Economic Development Corporation and Governor Granholm to Israel to see a company called Better Place. I don't know if any of you have heard of that. It's an electric vehicle infrastructure company, and their claim to fame, although it's a little misleading, they do a lot of other things, is that their line of vehicles, you pull into a switch station, the battery drops out, and you get a fully charged one back, and you're out of there in a couple minutes, okay? And they explained to me how much the batteries cost, the president and the CEO, and how much the car cost, and I said, what? You know, that at that time, the battery was half the cost of the electric car. It's less now. And I said to myself, hey, you can rebuild and reuse these very expensive batteries, because I know about batteries from Recellular. We get cell phone batteries. I know that there will be a refurbished battery business, and someday it's going to be huge. Mark my words, you're young enough, you'll see it come to fruition. It's going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. I'm thinking about this 5-10 years ahead of time. If I was a younger person, maybe I would pursue it. So that's an example of one, though. It's going to be real competitive. Maybe if one would do it, we're in early enough that one could get it started before the batteries start coming out of the cars, and it has a shot at it. So those are examples of Newman's Law, okay? High probability of success, you're not going to have much value, probably, in the enterprise, and vice versa. And that's probably because we live in a capitalistic system. If you got something good, you're going to get good, well-financed, capable competitors. If you got something worth so much, you're not going to get those competitors.